Hello. For my individual video project, I'm going to be talking about modern cybercrime, user data stealing. My name is Vanessa Toe. This is for my spring 2022 Cyber 442-50 Cyber Operation class, taken at Metropolitan State University with Professor Alex Heap. This video is solely for educational purposes. I am not reliable for any damages that could be caused using these demonstrations. What is cybercrime? Cybercrime is criminal activity that either targets or uses a computer network, or a network device. Most but not all cybercrime is committed by cybercriminals or hackers who want to make money. Cybercrime is carried out by individuals or organizations. Some cybercriminals are organized, use advanced techniques, and are highly technically skilled. Others are novice hackers. Rarely, cybercrime aims to damage computers for reasons other than profit. These could be political or personal. Here are some specific examples of different types of cybercrime: email and internet fraud, identity fraud, where personal information is stolen and used, theft of financial or card payment data, theft and sale of corporate data, cyber extortion, demanding money to prevent a threatened attack, ransom attacks, which is a type of cyber extortion, cryptojacking, where hackers mine cryptocurrency using resources they do not own, cyber espionage, where hackers access government or company data. Most cybercrime falls under two main categories: criminal activity that targets and criminal activity that uses computers to commit other crimes. Cybercrimes that target computer often involves viruses and other types of malware. Cybercriminals may infect computers with virus and malware to damage devices or stop them from working. They also use malware to delete or steal data. Cybercrime that stops users using a machine or network, or prevents a business providing software services to its customers, it's called a denial of service (DOS) attack. Cybercrime that uses computers to commit other crimes may involve using computers or network to spread malware, illegal information, or illegal images. Sometimes cybercriminals conduct both categories of cybercrime at once. They may target computers with viruses first, then use them to spread malware to other machines or throughout a network. Cybercriminals may also carry out what is known as a distributed denial of service (DDoS) attack. This is similar to a DOS attack, but cybercriminals use numerous compromised computers to carry it out. The U.S. Department of Justice recognized a third category of cybercrime, which is where a computer is used as an accessory to crime. An example of this is using a computer to store stolen data. The U.S. has signed the European Convention of Cybercrime. The convention casts a wide net, and there are numerous malicious computer-related crimes which considers cybercrime. For example, illegal intercepting or stealing data, interfering with systems in a way that compromises a network, infringing copyright, illegal gambling, selling illegal items online, socializing, producing, or processing child pornography. So what exactly counts as cybercrime, and are there any well-known examples? In this section, we look at famous examples of different types of cybercrime attack used by criminals. The first example is malware attack. A malware attack is where a computer system or network is infected with a computer virus or other type of malware. A computer compromised by malware could be used by cybercriminals for several purposes. These include stealing confidential data, using the computer to carry out other criminal acts, or causing damage to data. A famous example of malware attack is a WannaCry ransom attack, a global cybercrime committed in May 2017. Ransom is a type of malware used to extort money by holding the victim's data or device to ransom. WannaCry is a type of ransom which target a vulnerability in computers running Microsoft Windows. When the WannaCry ransom attack hit, 230,000 computers were attacked across 150 countries. Users were locked out of their files and sent a message demanding that they pay a Bitcoin ransom to regain access. Worldwide, the WannaCry cybercrime is estimated to have caused 4 billion in financial losses. Next is phishing. A phishing campaign is when spam emails or other forms of communication are sent en masse with the intention of tricking recipients into doing something that undermines the security of the organization they work for. Phishing campaign messages may contain infected attachments or link to malicious sites, or they may ask the receiver to respond with confidential information. A famous example of a phishing scam from 2018 was one which took place over the World Cup, according to reports by Inc. The World Cup phishing scam involved emails that were sent to football fans. These scams tried to entice fans with fake free trips to Moscow, where the World Cup is being hosted. People who open and click on the links contained in these emails had their personal data stolen. Another type of phishing campaign is known as spear phishing. These are targeted phishing campaigns which try to trick specific individuals into jeopardizing the security of the organization they work for. Unlike mass phishing campaigns, which are very general in style, spear phishing messages are typically crafted to look like messages from a trusted source. For example, they are made to look like they have come from the CEO or the IT manager. They may not contain any visual clues that they are fake. Last example that we'll be talking about is distributed denial of service attacks. Distributed denial of service attacks, also known as DDoS or DDoS, are a type of cybercrime attack that criminals use to bring down a system or a network. Sometimes connected to IoT, Internet of Things, devices are used to launch DDoS attacks. A DDoS attack overwhelms a system by using one of the standard communication protocols it used to spam the system with connection requests. Cybercriminals who are carrying out cyber extortion may use the threat of a DDoS attack to demand money. Alternatively, a DDoS may be used as a distraction tactic while other types of cybercrime take place. A famous example of this type of attack is the 2017 DDoS attack on the UK National Lottery website. This brought the lottery's website and mobile app offline, preventing UK citizens from playing. So now that you understand the threat cybercrime represents, what are the best ways to protect your computer and your personal data? For me, here are the top tips that I would recommend. Keep software and operations system updated. Use antivirus software and keep it updated. Use strong passwords. Never open attachments in spam emails. Do not click on link in spam emails or untrusted websites. Do not give out personal information unless secure. Contact companies directly about suspicious requests. Be mindful of which website URLs you visit. And last, keep an eye on your bank statement. Keeping your software and operating system up to date ensures that you benefit from the latest security patches to protect your computer. Use an antivirus or a comprehensive internet security solution like Kaspersky Total Security is a smart way to protect your system from attacks. Antivirus software allows you to scan, detect, and remove threats before they become a problem. Having this protection in place helps to protect your computer and your data from cybercrime, giving you peace of mind. If you use antivirus software, make sure you keep it updated to get the best level of protection. Be sure to use strong passwords that people will not guess and do not record them anywhere, or use a reputable password manager to generate strong passwords randomly to make this easier. Never open attachments in spam emails. A classic way that computers get infected by malware, attack, and other forms of cybercrime is via email attachments in spam emails. Never open an attachment from a sender you do not know. Do not click on links in spam emails or untrusted websites. Another way people become victims of cybercrime is by clicking on links in spam emails or other messages or unfamiliar websites. Avoid doing this to stay safe online. Do not give out personal information unless secure. Never give out personal data over the phone or via email unless you are completely sure the line or email is secure. Make certain that you are speaking to the right person you think you are. Contact companies directly about suspicious requests. If you get asked for data from a company who has called you, hang up. Call them back using the number on their official website to ensure you are speaking to them and not a cyber criminal. Ideally, use a different phone because cyber criminals can hold the line open. When you think you have dialed, they can pretend to be from the bank or other organization that you think you're speaking to. Be mindful of which website URLs you visit. Keep an eye on the URLs you are clicking on. Do they look legitimate? Avoid clicking on links with unfamiliar or spammy looking URLs. If your internet security product includes functionality to secure online transactions, ensure it is enabled before carrying out financial transactions online. Keep an eye on your bank statements. This tip should help you avoid falling foul of cybercrime. However, if all else fails, spotting that you have become a victim of cybercrime quickly is important. Keep an eye on your bank statements and query any unfamiliar transactions with the bank. The bank can investigate whether they are fraudulent. Performing reconnaissance from the WAN, also known as wide area of network. The first step of hacking is called reconnaissance, also known as footprinting. This is the information gathering phase, where ethical hackers are trying to get as much information they can about the target they are investigating/attacking. An example of a step in the reconnaissance phase is banner grabbing, which is getting the software banner information that includes the name and version of the service. Hackers will use the connection information to get the banner information. For example, hackers will use Netcat or Telnet to grab information about the service, including any hints about the machine that is responding internally. In the next video demonstration, I will be using the different service clients to grab banners. I do apologize, I'm not sure what quite happened to my audio on my video, and sorry I had technical difficulties. I'm just going to do a voiceover just to quickly go over what I did in this demonstration. It is slightly long, so I can't really talk about everything, but I'm just going to give you the nitty-gritty about it. To get started, we need to determine which ports are open so we can perform banner grabbing. We will use this command nmap www.campus.edu to scan the remote site for open ports. Both Netcat and Telnet can be used to perform a banner grab. We will then put in command nc www.campus.edu21 to perform a banner grab in order to get additional information about the service. When that is all connected to the Telnet service, you will notice that the username and password are displayed as part of the banner message. Telnet www.campus.edu25, I then put in that command, which we use to perform a banner grab and get additional service information. I went ahead and put in again command nc www.campus.edu80 to perform a banner grab and get additional service information. On the next line, I typed in head/http/1.0. Then I press enter twice. I then put in command nmap and press enter once again to view the available switches for the nmap command. Next, I put in command nmap www.campus.edu to determine which ports are open so we can harvest more information. I type that command in again and press enter to scan the firewall for open ports. Then I put in command nmap/sv/sc www.campus.edu/p21 and press enter. This is to perform a service and script scan of the target on port 21. I also did the same thing for the other ports to check. I then put in telnet www.campus.edu command and press enter to connect to the telnet server. I was then asked for the metasploitable login. I typed in MSF admin and then press enter. Then I was asked for the password. I typed in NSF admin, press enter again. I put in command ID root and press enter to view the ID for the root account 0. Lastly, I put in sudo tail/ect/shadow command, press enter to view the hashes in the shadow file. I was then asked for the password. I typed in MSF admin and then press enter. This has come to the end of my presentation. I hope you learned a lot about modern cybercrime. Once again, this is solely for educational purposes. I'm not liable for any damages that this could cause. Thanks.